everyone, my name's Allie and welcome back to my channel, Mindful Living. In today's video, I'll be sharing how my Big Bomb pepper plant has grown over the summertime, along with doing a harvest of my peppers that are ready. And make sure to stick around for the end of the video. I'll share one of my favorite stuffed pepper recipes. This will be using the Big Bomb peppers. It's bursting with tons of fresh flavor. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, like I said, the type of pepper I'm growing here is called a Big Bomb pepper, and this is a hot pepper, so it is going to be spicy. I compare it to a jalapeno pepper, but I do think it's a little bit more mild than that, and it produces earlier than other type of peppers. I did find these grew super fast, and I already have a whole bunch more growing after I pluck these ones off. One thing I'll mention here is you don't want to confuse the Big Bomb pepper with a cherry bomb pepper. They do look very similar, but cherry bomb peppers are really spicy. This type of plant does grow very similar to other peppers and jalapeno peppers, so use a medium-sized container when growing these. This was actually a transplant from my local garden center. I did not start this one from seed, and it really has taken off over the summer. I've gotten about 10 peppers, and I already have 10 more growing. I have a bunch of peppers that are ready to be harvested, so I'm going to quickly show you guys a harvest of my plant here. Big Bomb peppers ripen from green to red. Big Bomb peppers will grow in anywhere from 62 to 67 days, and they grow to be about 18 to 24 inches tall. They're best if you grow them in the summer, as the plant does like heat, and this type of pepper does thrive in a hot climate. They are very high producing. They're great to use if you want to roast them on the barbecue, throw them into a stir fry to give a little extra kick, or of course you can stuff them a variety of different ways, which also is one of my favorite ways to enjoy these. You can pluck them when they are green, but I love waiting for mine to ripen to this beautiful red color. It really makes them taste so delicious. I'm going to show you guys how I make my cream cheese stuffed peppers. These are bursting with tons of fresh flavor. They're packed with fresh herbs from my garden as well. So let's get started with the recipe. All you're going to need for your stuffed pepper recipe is some cream cheese, herbs of your choice. I'm using chives and parsley from my garden, some fresh garlic, and breadcrumbs. So to get started, I'm going to finely chop some of my herbs. From there, I'll just be removing the tops of my peppers, so you can use any type of sharp knife to do this. Just be careful when you're doing it. Next, you're going to use a spoon to just scoop out all those seeds. And one thing I will note here is a lot of the spice comes from the seeds, so when you take them out, I find it really does cut down on some of that heat. Go ahead and continue the same process for all of your peppers, or however many you would like to make. Now we're going to get started on our filling. So I'm just using some whipped cream cheese here, but you can feel free to use regular cream cheese as well. To that, I am adding some fresh parsley and fresh chives. You can use as much or as little as you would like here. From there, I'll be adding in 1 garlic clove and giving it all a good mix. Okay, now we're going to get started on filling our peppers. I'm just using a small spoon to do this. We'll be topping that with a little bit of breadcrumbs. Adds a nice little texture to it when it crisps up in the air fryer. And I'm saving some herbs to put on the top of my peppers as well. One thing I will say here, if you're cooking in an air fryer like me, then save the herbs to put on the top at the very end, as some of mine did blow off because of the air circulating. Next, I'm just putting all my peppers into my air fryer basket. I'm going to turn that on to 400, and we're going to cook this for 10 minutes. I like to check on my peppers as cooking times can vary, and at about 5 minutes I am going to turn the temperature down to 350, and we're going to continue to cook that for another 5 minutes until they look something like this. Once you take them out of the air fryer, you can add your fresh herbs to the top. These are so flavorful, they're so delicious. I really enjoyed these. They're kind of my take on a jalapeno popper, but with Big Bomb peppers. And yeah, I really recommend you guys try these. You can also stuff this with ground beef and rice, different spices as well if you wanted to make it more of a meal. You really can stuff it with anything that you like. The options are endless there. This was my first time trying Big Bomb peppers and I absolutely love them. I hope you guys will give this stuffed pepper recipe a try. If you enjoyed this video today, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It really does help to support me. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one.